Good evening, guys. Couple of days away, but really, I just thought there was no really need to put out a video. What I'm thinking of doing maybe is just putting out some videos when I see there's a need, or if the price action changes, because right now I'm just super bullish. This is all bullish, even if it comes back for a retest. You know, we're in such a good position right now here, so we'll see how things go. Let us know in the comments, but yeah, I think I might just put the videos when there's price action coming out, or I think something's going to change, or just as a kind of guide when you need it. But yeah, Bitcoin's looking superb right now, and I really think alt season's going to start coming forward as well. I think I'm going to start doing that alt season video. I might start doing that once a week now, maybe on a weekend, or just a thought in my head, because we've really nailed down the price action when it came to here. We really got it down. Now, if this happens again when we're in tricky situations, I'll be putting daily videos out again just to navigate us through it. But I really think we're in a solid place right now. With Bitcoin going up, like I said in the previous videos, really want altcoins to start moving up with this move, because if it doesn't, then when are altcoins going to move? And we've seen that, you know. We've got Ethereum, Bitcoin here, it's on the move up. You know, we've followed this for, the channel's only a few months old, but I've followed this for years. And it's come all the way down, here, and now it's ripped right off on the Ethereum, Bitcoin. So this is basically like, Bitcoin, it's been bleeding against Bitcoin this entire time, but now Ethereum has finally started to outperform Bitcoin. And this is just bang on time. You know, the last 6 months of a bull run is usually alt season, and then Ethereum's woken up here. And I just like to show you this as well. This was a perfect retest of the exact bottom of Ethereum dominance. Look at this, guys. Yeah, look at that. So Ethereum bled against Bitcoin all the way down here in the last cycle, then it ripped up, outpaced Bitcoin, and it bled all the way down, and look, it hit the exact same bottom of Ethereum dominance here. All indications are showing me that alt season has started, so I think I'm going to do them videos once a week. Let us know in the comments if you want them once a week, and I'll get them going. Liquidity wise, we still have, let's look at the heat map. This is the only one I would say is a slight concern. You know, it's up to over 200 million now at 93. But if we look at it on the chart, if we go on the daily here, where 93 is, you know, it's there. So it's just going to come back and do a retest of this potentially. But that's even if it decides to do it. Like I've said before, Bitcoin just tends to run and doesn't stop. But if it does, you know, this is the all-time high, so there might be some chop around here, and I might just want to come back and do a wee retest. That's the only thing I can see at 93,000 max. If it wants to come back for a retest, still super bullish, still ready to move up. What else have we got? Oh, I want to talk about the stock market, guys. Just to, obviously a lot of the tariff chat is now over. You know, we were saying that this is most likely just Trump being mental, but he was basically hard bargaining the world. We've said this from the start. Got them to the table, put the pressure on them, and you can see this has gone from 2018, guys. This is on the weekly, each candle's a week. Look at the recovery we got, and if we break an all-time high here and keep it moving, you know, we've still got a lot left in this tank here, which is good. But this is also a point, you know, if we don't reach as high, just saying we roll over here, then maybe get a bounce. Look, you know, you can see how easily that can turn. You know, now you're making lower highs, you get the break. But for me, I don't think that's happening. That's just something we just watch for. We just be careful of it, because you've always just got to keep your eye out for it. But I think we're going to break new all-time highs and keep on moving up. Now, we keep on moving up the way we are. You know, you could hit the best part of 7,000. We're on 590 now, so yeah, it's so easily done, and Bitcoin's going to move hard in that time. And we got the Nasdaq there. Look at that, guys. It was the perfect retest of that previous pivot. It's ripped straight past that trend line, and it's back into trend now of this channel. And remember, guys, what we were saying? We were saying here, look out for this huge bullish divergence. And we said the RSI just crossed. So we were expecting a huge move. When everyone was panicking, we were here saying this is potentially a huge move coming, because the RSI is gone, it's diverged for so long. And we got the stochastic RSI flipping, and we got the huge move up, just as expected. So if we get back into trend and keep on moving up, we've got the Nasdaq and the S&P 500 in brilliant position. That'll help let Bitcoin run as well. So yeah, guys, everything's looking good. The last one I want to show you, this one, guys, here. This was our one. I mean, no channel was really talking about it. This is basically my kind of early indicator to alt season, and it's absolutely triggered. I like this chart because it was a blow off top. It had the angles. It was going parabolic. Look at these are candles. Each one of these are a week. Look at the angle it got there. Almost went vertical. And look, it's just broken down the first angle, broken down the second angle, and this red resistance here, support, is a huge move, and it's already almost breaking down from that. So alt season is, I think it started, guys. I think it started. You know, seen the move in Ethereum, guys. Ethereum is absolutely ripping. I managed to get an absolute chunking. I had limit orders for 1,500 and 1,400 here, and then I had it going down to 13 and 1,200. I was just going to limit buy all the way down into there because I thought maybe 12 would be the bottom. But I got 15 limit, and then I got 14 limit, and then once it started moving up, I just lobbed the rest in it. I think it was around about 1570. So we are absolutely printing on this Ethereum right now. And oh yeah, I've definitely got my eye. And one of the reasons why I was in so hard on Ethereum here, because I followed this Ethereum Bitcoin forever. I've been waiting for this moment, and everything started showing me, and it was, everyone was saying Ethereum dead. The narrative for the whole thing was dead. So I was like, this is perfect. Let's just lob it in. And now we're off. So you may see me start to include Ethereum in the chart now, purely for personal preference. But I will start maybe showing some more alts. I got a chunk in on Solana as well, 100, which was another insane move. Yeah, look at that. I think I got 103 or 104. And again, this was just because this Ethereum Bitcoin alt season, it's really looking to get started here. Now, if you're wanting to get entries, I know some of you guys have followed my videos before and got some entries, so good on yous. But you may get some pullbacks here. You may get something to pull back. It might want to retest this huge trend line, because price will never just... you should find a better entrance as this, hopefully, anyway. But yeah, I'll start doing the alts. Let's have a wee look. Oh, yeah. Have a look at this one, guys. Have a look at this one. I need to actually find the video when I done this to show you that I'm not even like... That is no BS. That was a random squiggle that I just went, right, price is going to go down, it's going to bear flag up, and it's going to shoot down. And look how close that was. I think I'll just save that squiggle in just for the future. But that is this is this is stablecoins. So when stablecoin dominance is breaking down, people are moving their money from the dollar and they're buying crypto, and the buying pressure for moving stables into crypto is what's pushing price up here. So we are very close to breaking this monster. I'm going to have to go into the monthly candles just to show you. Yeah, we are very close to breaking this trend line now. So if price breaks down here and comes down here, we're going to get a huge rally into Bitcoin and alts. So we'll keep patient. We'll start keep an eye on it. We'll do a roundup each week, and I'll do the daily content as seen, when needed. Or if I do have spare time, these videos do take some time to build, and I've got a bit of a busy life as well, which I need to try and balance. So I'll try and push these videos the best I can. I'll try and do a roundup once a week now of all the alts, because I think alt season is starting here. Yeah, I think we're getting really. I think it started. I'm just going to say it. I think it has started. That's why I put my money in on the bottom of ETH and Solana. Yeah, it's just looking. I mean, we're ahead of the bull support. We're ahead of the EMA ribbon. And if I actually look at Ethereum, you know, if we go in the EMA ribbon for Ethereum, it's just flipped on the daily. Bullish. That's a huge move. And if we go in the weekly, it's just above the ribbon here. So if price, this will normally act as resistance, but price has managed to smash through every single one of them EMAs, and it's just creeping over the top now. And then what else have we got? Bull market support band is ahead of that. So Ethereum is looking super bullish right now. And if Ethereum starts to run, Bitcoin runs like it's always run. Ethereum will then, people will start rotating into Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Ethereum will start running. And then from Ethereum, the big caps and the smaller alts, in theory. But I wouldn't go messing around in smaller alts just now, guys. I would try and stay in the solid big caps now, and just make sure you bag some gains if you're not in the market. Because if, say, you get in the big caps now, and say you get a say you get a 3x or a 4x, you can then rotate that 3 and 4x into some mid caps, and say you get like a free 4x there. You know, all of a sudden you've got 3 times 4, 4 times 4, you've got a 12 to 16x. So don't worry, you're not missing out just yet. If you try and get that little gem of a 100x, it's too dangerous right now. But if you get yourself into big caps, get yourself a couple of x. Say you get $1,000, you 3x it, 4x it, you're on $4,000. You put that 4x into mid caps, and then that 4x does a 4x. So all of a sudden you're on 16 grand, and you've only put $1,000 in. You know, you want to be sensible rotating it. I think you have more chance of making money that way than trying to find that 100x gem in this market right now. You want to be in the bigger caps. Okay guys, that'll be it. Let us know what you think in the comments. Hit a like, hit a subscribe, hit a share. I want to try and get to 150 subscribers, guys. So please, if you haven't subscribed, or if you haven't shared, or if you haven't commented, like or comment. Even if you're saying nothing, it'll all help the algorithm. I want to get up to 150, guys. I think I've been sitting on 130 odd for a wee while now, so let's keep this moving. Let's get the momentum back. We're in the bull market. We're making some cash, so nice one, guys. Hope you appreciate the update, and I'll see you again. Cheers. Bye.